All right, hello, fourth grade weavers. So we need to take our weavings off our looms today. Now, you might still have a little bit of weaving to do. My loom, I can squeeze it and there's quite a bit of room left. I should keep going. So if you can squeeze your yarn and you have quite a bit of space, I would like you to go ahead and take some time and really fill it in so it's super tight. I don't have time to do that. My example, I don't have the yarn with me, so don't do what Mrs. Cole is doing, okay? So what we're going to do on Monday is I'm giving those friends who still have some room on their looms, they didn't get quite finished like I do, I'm giving them about 20 minutes of half of class to keep weaving. And then the last 20 minutes, we're going to take it off our loom. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So make sure your loom is nice and tight. So most of your class opted to take it off the loom to create like a small little bowl or makes a tiny hat. Only I think one person decided to leave their weaving on their loom and then decorate their loom. It's completely up to you. If you choose to leave it on your loom, I want you to tuck all your knots behind so the front is really pretty. If you choose to take it off your loom, these are the steps. So I left my tail out, but I want to flip over my yarn, my loom. So I want this tail to be on the same notch as this tail we had earlier to make it easier to tie, because everything's looped and these warp strings are what is the foundation that holds our fabric together. So I have to unweave some. I need to, and I'll go ahead and take my string out, I need to make this end come all the way back over here. I don't have enough to keep weaving there. So if you haven't cut a long enough string to weave it to that point, you're going to have to unweave a little bit. So I'm just going to pick out a few lines to make sure I get it to the same, because I want, and I was over here, so that's why it doesn't work. So I want them to be really close together, so they're almost on that same notch. Then I'm just going to tie like you would tie your shoes, the crossing over. Tie it until you get resistance. Tie it twice to make a knot. And sometimes I even do a third one because I want to really make sure that's not it. I'm pulling really tight. So then I can trim these ends. So any ends that are really long, go ahead and give it a little haircut. You don't want to cut your knot. You want to get close to your knot though, but don't cut your knot. So we're just giving a little bit of a haircut, because we can tuck those away too, but we want to make sure it's not crazy. So we're giving it a little haircut. We've tied off our one end. So now we're going to flip it over. And your whole weaving, the fabric, is secured by these loops on your cardboard. So what I want you to do is kind of loosen up your cardboard a little bit and just pull off those loops. So I'm pulling off my loops, and you might have to bend your cardboard a little bit, and that's okay. All right, so now your thing looks like this, and you're like, I don't like that. Well, here's what we do. We kind of slowly, and now this is my pretty side, so I'm going to tuck that one knot away, and I'm going to have my bowl. That's my pretty side, and I'm going to keep all the mess on the inside. So I still have some loose ends. So what I can do is start from the bottom and just gently kind of pull and kind of separate those compact pieces of fabric until I can't see the big lines. So it's going to be like a little bowl. It's pretty loose, and mine's loose, especially the top, because I weave all the way to the top. If you weaved all the way to the top and kept it really nice and tight, it's going to have a nice tighter structure at the top. However, this still works. It makes a cute little hat for something, like a doll, or some people are going to give it to their cat and see what happens. Some people are just using it like a little bowl to hold treasures. Some people are even talking about maybe sewing it together and making like a little pouch. It's up to you. Or just hold it. It's kind of a neat thing. It's kind of fun to squish. So this is your weaving. If you choose to take it off, it's a bowl. If you wanted to leave it on your loom, just tie off that one end, trim everything and tuck those knots behind and take a picture of it on your loom, and you can leave like that, and you can hang it up like a wall hanging. It can be really pretty. If you choose to take it off your loom, I need two pictures. I want you to take a picture. So this is my pretty side. and that's my yucky side. So we're going to tuck that yucky side on the inside. I like you to take a picture of it, like holding it on its side so I could see your bowl, and then on upside down, just so I can get a couple ideas of how you did. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed weaving in a circle. Next year we're going to weave side to side and actually create like a pouch or something. So I will see you later. If you have any questions about taking it off, let me know. I can talk you through it again. If not, I can't wait to see your weaving. Have a great day.